Alright, you lot, I ain't got a lot to do today or this evening, but I've got some screws and stuff. I'm going to repair the roving buggy truggy thingamajiggy. But before we do that, I've got this motor, so I might as well put it in the Bugster. The ones I've been using are the standard FTX ones, and they just burn out in no time. So you can see that one there's all the inside of it. Yeah, it looks pretty terrible in there, doesn't it? You can see that's where it's all. I'll get a screwdriver. All the inside of it. Yeah, they burn out far too quick. Very crap motors, not good at all. Hopefully this one will be a bit stronger until I can get a brushless kit. At least it'll get it going a bit for the kids. Anyway, let's put it on. Once I get this done, I might read some comments in a bit as well, perhaps, if I feel like it. Right, that's that. One new motor is in. Turn the transmitter on, turn the car on. Got steering, that's a good sign, and we should have, hopefully, some goage. The mesh is a little bit tight. I'll adjust the mesh, get that a little bit looser, and then we'll be done. See if this is any better. That's better, isn't it? Good. One armour motor installed. Well, it's somewhat raining out there now, but I'm glad I got that little Bugster done. Shall we read some comments? So let's have a look at some comments, and shall we? Number one on the list is Nick B, and that looks like it's commenting on a video that I made a while back. Oh, he's put a lot. That was a comment, a video that I made on, I got asked a question about my opinion on other YouTubers. You know, other YouTubers, Kevin Tolbert and RC Sparks. I got asked a question, I thought it'd be good to make a video. And he was just commenting on that. He was on about all the different channels, electrics, music related stuff. Or his passions, and he was basically saying that everyone should be able to do what they want to do, and if you don't like what someone's doing, don't watch it. And I agree with that to some extent, or to pretty much all extent, really. And to be honest, Kevin Talbot and RC Sparks, massive respect to them, because they've reached success, and anybody who's reached success deserves full respect. The next one down, Bo Williams. What did he put? That looks like it was on the mystery box video. Looks good, man, great deal. The body alone is more than £30. Maybe you can make a video on how to repair a body with drywall tape and shoe goo. I like to try it and never done it. Don't know how. Well, I know how to do it, but I've never actually attempted to do it. I do know how to, I've just never attempted to. I've got some body shells in my possession which have the drywall tape, as they call it, all around inside it, and shoe goo all over it, but I've never actually done it myself. So I wouldn't really be a good candidate to be showing other people how to do it, because I've never done it myself. But now there's always the future. I could always do it. There's always the future. This one's got a load of reinforcements in it. Yeah, it's a reinforced shell. It does work. It works well. But as I say, I've never attempted to use that shoe goo stuff. This tape stuff, yes, but the shoe goo stuff, I've never attempted to use it, so I wouldn't know how. Alright, next one down. Electric and Nitro RC. Not read this one yet, I mean. 4 hours ago. Looks like a nice nitro car. Not often there's an extra body in the package. If the part support were better, I would buy one for sure. That's about the FTX Carnage, and I got that brand new Carnage. This one in this box here. You know, I've had a few people say that I should give it back. Now you see, when I picked this car up from Malcolm, I said to him, I said, look, if you want, I'll get it running and give it back to you. He said, no, it's yours. I don't want it back. So he gave it to me no matter what happens, and it just so happens that it runs like new, because it is new, so it's mine, and I've offered it back to him. He doesn't want it back. And to be honest, there is loads of parts available for these. You know, you can buy the parts from a lot of the websites that actually sell them, and you can get the parts from FTX themselves if you want to. So, you know, I think they're pretty good. And someone was trying to argue with me. Somebody was trying to argue with me. I'll probably come across the comment in a minute. Let me find it actually. Oh, before we do, look, we got Tam. Got myself a couple of boxes last week. I've got an RTR electric 1/16 truck and a nice body shell and other Savage stuff. Worth the money. I'd definitely buy another mystery box. That's from Tam. Oh, he went and bought a mystery box from the Luke's RC shop. He must have, hopefully he used the discount code, which by the way is Haggard RC. If you use that, you get 10% off. Also, we got Crazy Dad Nitro here. Crazy Dad. It used to be Crazy Dad Nitro. I'm sure he did. Anyway, can I have a link for this shop? I'm in the US. I need to gamble and enroll on the mystery boxes. As always, wish you and your family. See, he go and have a look. He's got good channel, that Crazy Dad. Anyway, he wants in on the mystery boxes, but he's in America, man. That's hopefully he's not too much to post it from England. But anyway, let's get back to finding the comment I was trying to find. Oh, here it is, look. Luke N2TK. You need to make sure the cover's fully open when you prime for fuel. See, I don't think he watches the videos fully, because he would notice that I normally do that. Although that is a load of rubbish, actually. That's a load of bollocks, because you don't have to have the carb fully open to prime. You just need it so that it's open slightly, so that the little low-speed needle is out. If you've got a half length, if you've got a full length, it won't matter. But it is good to have the carb open a little bit, or at least some. Doesn't have to be fully open. You can prime it with it on tick over. So, you know, but obviously Luke knows best. Anyway, he was trying to argue with the price that they were never £120. Nitro cars were always near the 200 mark. You see, it says nitro cars. Look, these FTX Carnages were around the £120 mark. I can't remember what year it was, 2019, 2020, somewhere around now. I bought our first Carnage for the kids from active scale models for £129.99 as £130. They've since gone up to about £180 to £200 depending where you buy it. He's specifically talking about nitro cars in general. You see, you can get one now, even in this current climate. You can get a nitro car brand new for about 130 quid. It'll be absolute crap because it'll come from China, but you can get them. These FTX Carnages are probably the best quality you're going to get for that lower price. Having said that, they're now about £200 because of just the way everything's gone up double, isn't it? They're not worth that. They're not worth it. If you're going to go and buy one brand new for 200 quid, I wouldn't say it's worth it. You could go and get yourself a much better quality second-hand nitro car. You know, that was £600-700 when it was new, but you can get it for £200 now, and it'll be a lot better. Even though it'll be second-hand and used, the quality will still be a lot better than a brand new Carnage. It's as simple as that. You see, I don't mind these FTX branded stuff because FTX is an exclusive brand of CML distribution, and there's the address for it. And it's in England, so you know it's distributed with an English company, but it is in fact made in China. But I would say that they're probably one of the better Chinese made low end nitro cars. Oh look, there's Offno Guy. Hello Offno Guy, what did he say? Hag, now come on man, I watched the whole video for bits and bobs and I'm confused of what bit and bobs are. Do you speak English? I know I do. Well, I replied to this one actually. Oh, bloody hell. I said, you should know by now, I speak gibberish, which is exactly what I speak, gibberish. Any more? Got Alex, if you'd like to restore an old 21 body, try drywall tape, yeah. Woogie Nitro, haven't yet. Oh, he just said on the box there it's about $60 value. $60, that's not bad, is it? Baz Boy, he's the one that gave me this Carnage, Baz Boy. So if you want to go and have a look at his channel, go and see what's on there, Baz Boy RC, and see what he's got on there. That's one of his army trucks there. They're good, very good. Just notice the way they say here that 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive ready to run nitro engine powered racing truggy. I wonder if anybody does actually race these, like if anybody actually replaces certain parts and races it, puts a better engine in, or if they just race it as is. That'll be interesting to watch. Do you know what I'd like to do? I think it'd be funny if I had any friends. I'd have to go and buy some friends. Get a Carnage each, brand spanking new out the box. Carnage each. Say there's 10 of us, 10 Carnages to a racetrack, and race Carnages, all exactly the same, no modifications. Get them out the box, run them in, and race them. That'll be good fun. Oh man, I love doing stuff like that. If I ever become a millionaire, I'll make a track and we'll do silly stuff like that. Right, what was the matter with this the last time? I think I was just missing some screws, wasn't it? I think, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, lost one screw out the front there and 2 screws from there. Alright, should better get the right ones and stick them in there, I think. This thread lock's about 20 years old. Had it from when I was building my first ever car when I passed my driving test. Just back when I passed my driving test, you had to build a car. You bought a car that was a bit old and you built it. Oh, well that ain't a lot good, is it? What's going on here then? I'm going there. I'm going there again. Oh. Let's see if this one will go. This one might work. It's a little bit longer. Still no good. I don't know. Oh, leave it like that. I'll just go without the screws. They'll be alright. Well, I managed to get two of the slightly longer ones in there and there, but the one just don't want to go in there. Perhaps I need an even longer one. I managed to stuff one of them in there at some point, but I'm not going to force it. If the screw don't want to go in there and just wants to go around the threads are stripped, that'll be how it is. We'll leave it like that. I mean, I'm not going to force it. I mean, you don't force things, do you? You know, if someone don't want to go to a bread making factory to visit how they make bread, you don't force them, do you? So I'm not going to force a screw to go in there. I should really put this back together, and now I've got a diff for it, but yeah, I can wait for another day. There's a lot of gays in the world. The person that's booked that ain't paid for it, and he ain't replying to me, so what am I going to do, man? Told you. There's a lot of idiots about. Anyway, I'll catch you a lot later on. Thanks for watching. Enjoy yourselves. Look after each other. I'm going to go and have a wash now because it's getting on for 9 o'clock. That clock, by the way, is wrong. The batteries... Oh, I don't know what's the matter with the batteries. It's got new batteries in it, but the clock keeps losing time, so it's over an hour behind. A lot of you say, well, you say what time it is, but it's wrong. See? That was me when I was a kid, doing a wheelie on my TTR 125 on the farm that I grew up around, by the way. Anyway, enjoy yourselves. I'll catch you later on. All the best. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you want to help me and this channel out, there's super thanks and many other ways you can help out. Ciao for now.